Hey everybody, it's Bishop Barron. Like everybody else in the country, I've been watching these appalling images from Washington, D.C. I was just there not long ago. And to see these violent, riotous mobs inside of the U.S. Capitol, someone with his shirt off and a crazy hat on, standing at the presidential rostrum in the Senate, they appalled me. I mean, not just as an American, but as a Christian. You know what's striking me was this. Just a few months ago, I read a book on Abraham Lincoln's first inauguration. And there was great concern at the time, at the greatest national crisis in our history. There was concern that they wouldn't be able to count the electoral votes. And they managed to do it in 1861. Something which, just amazingly, we were not able to do today. And the problem is, what we're seeing, it seems to me, is a breakdown of one of the great qualities of our liberal democracy. By which I mean the opening up of a nonviolent space, a space of conversation, of debate, of argument, of voting, all these nonviolent means by which we adjudicate our disputes and move forward as a country. To see violent people invading that civilly sacred space was what was so disturbing and so unnerving. And you know, to be fair, we're living through really difficult times, and today was kind of a culminating event. There was a lot of violence this past year, plenty to go around across the ideological spectrum. People attacking our institutions, people refusing to engage in anything like real argument or discussion or civil discourse, but resorting to violence. This has got to stop, and I say that as an American, but again, also as a Catholic bishop, because so many of the best qualities of our democracy are grounded in deeply religious principles. Equality and freedom and the dignity of the individual and this nonviolent space for the adjudication of our disputes. You know, it was Lincoln himself at the Gettysburg Address. He saw the Civil War as the definitive sign that this system had broken down. And he said, we're fighting the war to see whether this experiment in democracy can long endure. Well, I don't know if we're at that same crisis moment, but we're something like it now. And I think all of us have to engage in a sort of national examination of conscience and really look at the way, and this is across the board, this is from social media to our streets and now to the Capitol itself. How are we adjudicating our disputes? Are we able to inhabit this healthy space of our democracy? Or are we resorting to something far more dangerous, far more primitive? Can we all engage in this national examination of conscience and take a good hard look at this very, very negative turn that I think our country has taken? And let's today, on this rather disturbing day, frankly, in a renewed way, pray for our country. And God bless you.